Hello and welcome to the Messerschmitt Bf110 C-4. This is the first heavy fighter you'll unlock in the German line, and it is probably one of the best ones in my opinion, especially in Tier 1. It is a destroyer. In fact, the Germans called it a Zerstörer, which is obviously, you can probably guess, is the German for destroyer. So you're diving on the Lag 3 and just doesn't even move. I don't think he even bothered. That Lag 3 is not a manoeuvrable plane, it's underpowered as well, so it's not good in both fields. This is a spaded plane, so it's at maximum performance. So I'm with two 20mm and is it four 7.92s or two, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're all in the nose. That's what's important about it. It's very accurate. Convergence is taken out of the equation, to be honest. It's also reasonably agile for a heavy fighter as well, and probably not as much as their KO-45, but you know, it's good enough. Use its strengths, knife turning, not excellent, but it's decent. I enjoy flying this plane. I feel powerful in this plane, especially as a lot of the time you're put against wide planes, which obviously are no match. Look at the R16 here, can't get my shooting exactly right, I'm leading too much, you can see. I get the assist there, which is unfortunate. What the fuck was that? What was he doing? What what was that? R16s in the vicinity there, you've got to be careful about them because they are extremely agile and with ease they can get behind you. Another assist there, I'm not sure what that was for, but anyway, that's two assists in quick succession. Moving over here now, I want to get to the MiG-3, that's a very poor plane, I should say, below 10,000 feet. Not sure why, but it is historically accurate. You get above 10,000 feet and it's a decent plane, but below it is quite a pig, to be honest. Apart from that, it's a decent plane, but it's too low, really. The pilot should know that. Hopefully it's not giving the planes in the vicinity much problem, but I want to go over to assist anyway. Trying to get that snipe there for the bottom of the cockpit, but it didn't happen. My shooting hasn't been best lately, but I've still been getting reasonable success with this, as you can see in this video. I fire this plane for rear, but I don't quite get the shots in, which is quite disappointing. Again, poor shooting again, costing me this kill. Finding the perfect angle here and then just rolling over, doing exactly what he should have. The yaw rate on this plane is poor, but it is a heavy fighter, remember that. Try and line up again here, it's difficult to do, but the twin tail does help assist me. Very poor shooting and whoops. Luckily it was a spark. Luckily. See, I hit my teammate there. Quick apology there, but I'm not sure he was that impressed. He was lucky it was a spark. If it was direct, he probably would have took his wing off and been like, whoops. But I'd say I claimed that kill. I was trying hardest for it. MC200 can only pepper a plane, really. At this point I was looking for the enemy as they just suddenly disappeared. I don't see any of them in the vicinity. And I kept looking about here to see if there was any actually I could see, but then there's one at the bottom who had 0 points, so at this point I thought he was sat on the runway. I was going to go for the AA there, but someone else got him, the HC-112. He went very low there, do you see that? Still deciding what to do here because I was playing in my mind, should I strafe their airbase? Should I? Should I, shouldn't I? I was still looking around for the enemy, see if there's one possibly lingering over our airbase, you know, trying to catch the ones out of ammo or the planes, etc. But just looking again here, there was definitely some planes that have not done much either. Mainly what I do at this point is either look for planes with no points or planes with ground kills. Either because they're either AFK, away from keyboards or controllers, whatever, or a bomber. At this point I turn around and head straight for their base. This map is not that big, and then an I-16 pops up. At this point he realises, fuck, look at all the Germans left. Not sure what I-16 it is, but it won't be the cannon arm variant. That's about right in a 4.0, and that shouldn't be in this match. At maximum we only have 4 7.4 30 cal machine guns, so not much. And the I-16 in the vicinity won't cause much of a problem, but it will cause problems to that Bf110. Trying to gain altitude at this point, because really I want to do a shallow boom and zoom. But all they're doing to me now is dragging them over their airbase. Now to strafe their airbase successfully you need multiple targets for their AA to shoot at, or you will get picked off, and this being quite a big target it will get shot down a lot. I wouldn't recommend doing this on your own, but I still wouldn't recommend doing this in the 3 or even 4. The AA is unpredictable. It'll eventually get you if you linger too long, but at this point I thought low and fast, that's the tactic I'm going to use. At this point I'm going for the I-16 high, because that's the one that has the most energy at this point, the one not trying to land. Trying to get within range here, just so my air target spells get in. Good hit there. Beautiful shot there mid-air, lovely. Then there's an I-16 trying to land. Don't know if he's trying to bait us into a fake landing or just trying to drag us over the airfield or something like that. Yeah, it shoots down, but it's just that just isn't going to work. Just look. Couldn't quite get the shots in here, but I could. But at this point, I didn't want to dip the nose to get the SB12. But at the end of the day, that's 4 kills for me. Not bad at all. Thank you for watching, and cheers.